Hello and welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. My name is Jon Berger. With me is Jared Young.
What's happening, everybody?
Man, it's a warm one. Yeah, welcome back, my friend. Holy smokes. The guy's in and out. We're just so blessed to have him.
Had to be getting the first part of the school year started and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, it's warm. New part of the school year is starting. Oh, yeah. Bald White Guy Show. That's all we got today. Welcome. Get to hang out with the guys that shine.
Got the extra light on for the extra shine for you today.
I appreciate it. Well, let's jump in to the Seniors Helping Seniors plays of the summer, dude.
Yeah.
The summer.
Summer's coming to an end.
This is my favorite thing. It's like, oh, here we go. Big shot to left. That's Douglas. No, that is Douglas. And out. Are we just going to see home runs? I'll bet we see a couple
it might be a home run
runs.
derby fest here.
Here we go.
Big home run.
And I'll bet we see Douglas more than once. I have a feeling we'll see. I don't know. And by the way, Jared, you and I haven't seen these highlights, so this is fun. And you can see that they're down 7 when they put up that the 2-run home run. Nice shot to left field there. Again, Douglas versus Nogales. It's a little bit harder to tell who's who, but I believe that was Douglas. Richardson versus...
Little check swing there.
Yeah, knocked to left. Nice job. I recognize this field. This is out at...
Benson.
Yeah.
It's Benson.
Beautiful.
Called a game there last year in the district title. Ooh, what a swing.
Yep. Sierra Vista Girls All-Stars. This is just a couple weeks ago.
They were up in the regionals up in Montana.
Yep. That was in the biggest game they were playing. Nice job, ladies. Douglas versus High Desert. That one right over the first base coming at him. Catch him at second. Nope. He's running home. Got it. Good job, Douglas. All right, Douglas again.
What a shot right here.
Oh, huge shot to left. Now, this is in Phoenix, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it's up in the valley for sure. No, he's doing the Diamondbacks celebration. That's all the D-backs do when they score a home run. They do the little basketball shots.
I love it. Gets that strikeout. I'll bet that's Cali, right?
Heading up to, that's a WILLCOX.
Yep, that's Cali then. Or no, that might not be Cali. That might be is it Cali Larson?
Softball Larson.
All right,
yeah, Cali.
Thanks for the insight. We got Cody on the dials over there, and that wins the game for the championship. That's Sierra Vista Ponytail League All-Stars going on, and that would win the game for them. Nice job. Douglas versus Xavier.
10 Javier.
All right.
Triple play.
You gotta be
Triple
kidding
play.
me.
Yeah. And that's how you end the game. Look at that. I love it. Giving themselves a water bottle bath. I love it. It's good stuff.
Well, our top plays of the week are always brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Seniors Helping Seniors. If you're searching for a like-minded friend to help you tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to work on hobbies and activities with you, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves and show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can make a difference by joining the Seniors Helping Seniors family. Check them out at Southern Arizona SHS.com or call 520-487-4246. All right. Now we're
going into some game recaps.
We got those recaps.
Of the summer. See what we have chosen here.
It's going to be a lot of highlights here. So Bisbee versus Douglas right now. Another highlight. Bisbee, the problem at second. Does he get him? No. That's a safe.
Great run.
Same game. Bisbee versus Douglas.
Ooh, Gets past that right fielder.
This
Out to the
looks-
fence.
And this is being played in Sierra Vista. I recognize this field. But
Yeah, that's Arbin's.
yeah. Nice job. Big jack to left. Man, good job. Run scores. Safe at third. So right here you've got Douglas versus Bisbee. Bisbee putting up another run. Now we're moving to the Powell Monsters versus the Collie DBs. This is an all-star game here in
Benson.
yeah, that was in Benson. Douglas versus Mount Graham. That tournament was so much fun to watch. Oh my gosh, the overthrow all the way to the fence.
Yikes. And it goes underneath the fence.
That kid's got to have a gun to do that, though. Nice job picking it up. Renzi, can he get him? No, that's safe. Sierra Vista scores. Same game. Instead of throwing home, he got tricked. Everybody's safe. Douglas versus Nogales. Shot to left. Yeah, this is Douglas scoring. You can tell by the coach. I know that.
Yeah.
He's got that big old gray beard. I love it. Oh, so he didn't throw it back to the pitcher in time and stole home. What an awesome play.
Aggressive base running. I love it.
Dude, tie game right here. 13-13. Poor pitch. Did she get it? And she scores. Great job by the Purple Pickles. And that they look pretty amped up about that.
Wow.
All right, we got the
Oh, overthrow it first.
Yep.
All the way out to right field. Gonna send those other runners on base to go, and she's still going. She said, I don't care what you're doing with that ball
that's
behind
an in
me.
the Parker. Oh
I'm
no,
gonna-
that's a
I'm gonna
triple.
threaten to go home, but I'm gonna go ahead and just walk around on a triple here.
Young lady's got some wheels.
Good stuff.
Yeah, awesome
Great,
job.
great ball playing overall by our local all-star teams and regional teams have done a great job. And shout out goes to those coaches and,
for sure.
and the families that traveled all through the summer to get
All those
kids.
those were all Cochise County teams.
Yep.
I mean, thank you to all those Cochise County coaches, parents, players. You gave us something to watch. We love you for it.
Our game recaps are brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. Prestige has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing and electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Then we move on, John, to
Vista
player.
Pros.
Summer, maybe. I don't know. That could be the theme. Player of the summer, player of the week. We're going
think
to keep
it's
the player of the week
week.
going. We're going to find out who that might be.
Yeah, who was our player of the week?
I don't know. We'll have to
Golly.
see. We have some ideas, but
Nobody played anything.
we didn't have anything going on this
We
week.
don't
but
have any highlights. We didn't even get a suggestion this week. So we're going to hold off on that. If you see something on our social media, go and check that out. This week's Player of the Week is brought to you by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Just like your favorite teams, they believe in preparation, performance, and showing up for their community. Vista Pros, local, reliable, professional. They take care of all of us, dude. And you know how hot it's been the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Those crazy storms, holy smokes.
Back and
Talk to
forth,
Vista
too.
Pros. Yeah, it's been nuts.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into the Berean Academy football preview. So we got to talk to Coach
Stephen
Ward from
Head-
WILLCOX.
Head football coach at WILLCOX Cowboys. So Coach Lotz has stepped away this year. And, we had a local boy come back in and take over the reins at WILLCOX, and had the privilege to have him on a Zoom preview with us in a wonderful interview. So we're going to take a look at that real quick.
And here we have Coach Stephen Ward from WILLCOX Football. How are you doing, Coach?
Good. Thank you.
Man, so it was an exciting season last year. We have a lot to look forward to this year. You know, how are you doing? I should probably ask you, how are you doing today?
We're doing good. I think the program, as far as me personally, I'm doing great. The program looks really good. We're ready, man. We've been grinding all summer, done more 7-on-7s than WILLCOX has ever done in the history of WILLCOX. And so I think we're prepared to come at all angles if needed. We're super excited. We're ready to rock.
Yeah, so on that note, I should probably ask what your expectations for the season is. You've got a ton of you got some new kids. It's not a big town, so it's the same kids for the most part from year to year, but there are changes. So how would you say how do you liken these expectations to anything else you've ever seen?
Well, in WILLCOX, it's the expectations every year, no matter the year, are set really high. And we know that kids are going to make mistakes. We know that athletes are going to, they're going to miss a block, they're going to miss a cut, they're going to drop a ball. But with that said, we hold them very accountable for that type of a mistake, and just really try to remind them that you're going to make mistakes, but it's okay. Just on to the next play. And um, our expectations this year, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say we weren't going to be in the finals. I mean, the WILLCOX the last 6 years has been in the semifinals, and we haven't pulled it off. Um, I mean, last year was a nail biter. We lost by 3 points, basically 6 inches. Turned the ball over 3 times. And of course, when you do that in a high caliber game against a high caliber team, you just can't pull it off. But with that said, we were better. I mean, and we know that, and I think everybody knows that, but we just didn't get it done. So we have looked at the last 6 years in areas, or I have in areas that I think we can improve, um, and really focused on where our failures were over the last six, and especially in those two big games. And all summer we've been cleaning all that up, just been really, really focusing on trying to play sound football.
That's great to hear, Coach. So, Jared Young here. Great to have you on the show. So, my question for you: I saw a social media post yesterday by one of the media, or maybe it just been a TikTok channel in the area, and they did a post practice speech recording of you talking to the boys after your practice, and you mentioned how you're a 2A program, and what it takes, and what are the battles that your players go through versus 5A, and the 5As of Buena and the 4As of up the road in Tucson and different places. So what is your best motivator for your Cowboys this year?
It that whole speech boils down to a couple things. It's really frustrating as a 2A program. You don't get looked at as much. The media, that everybody else just kind of, yeah, they're 2A. But what it boils down to is that those big programs, they have great athletes. There's no doubt about it. But they have thousands of athletes to choose from, right?
Mhm.
And I would venture to say, and I don't know this for a fact, but most of those athletes live, eat, and breathe one sport, and they don't work digging ditch and rounding up cattle and branding cattle and building fence and doing all the stuff that our cowboys do, bucking hay and working outside all day long, and then come to practice and grind, right? And we pay close attention to that as coaches. When we see one of our athletes is lagging a little bit in practice, during the summer and stuff, like we started our official practices, we take in consideration that that kid was probably building fence for the last 10 and a half hours, or digging
Mhm.
ditches, or working in the heat. And
Yeah.
I get really frustrated with, all over X and all these places where these 2A kids just don't get enough recognition. I mean, these kids are playing offense, they're playing defense, they're playing kickoff, they're playing kickoff return, punt return. I would say 80% of our athletes on our field don't ever come off. And they're in great shape. They grind for 4 quarters. They're 100% every play, and they don't get enough recognition for that. You take teams like even some of the bigger 2A schools that really shouldn't be 2A. I mean, the AIA has it kind of weird. I mean, they got 900 students in their school, almost 1,000, and we have 340. And you roll into a big program like that, a 2A program that should be up there at 3 and 4A, and they've got 2 or 3 kids that play both ways, whereas all of our kids we got to put the best 11 on the field right at all times. And so I think those kids, and at the end of the day, those are the type of kids that when they leave and graduate WILLCOX High School, their work ethic is going to be tenfold of what other athletes are going to be, because they've learned to put up with adversity and play through injury and being gassed and puking on the sideline and then going right back in when they're needed. So I get to give a lot of props to our schools. It's not 2A has changed, right? It's not what it used to be. It used to be WILLCOX, Benson, Bisbee, Tombstone, these small schools. Now you get places like all these private schools that are drawing from huge, huge cities. It's not about their town. And so they don't get to have that pride in their town like Benson and WILLCOX and Bisbee and Tombstone and Morenci and all them. They don't get to take pride in supporting and representing their community. You look at these schools in the metro area, there's 50 something 2A schools.
They're representing a neighborhood.
They're representing a city, like a huge area. And people are just moving all over schools back and forth and going to whatever they think is going to best suit their athlete. Whereas we get what we get. And then we build those kids.
Let's give a shout out to some of those kids. You got a few seniors on this upcoming team, and I'd like to know who you got.
Well, we're really junior deep. We're junior deep. We've got, one of our key linemen is Alan Allred. He's been a starting guard for years now. Rhett Rogers, who's going to be one of our key linemen also. DeMar Jackson, he's like our best receiver, best corner. Caleb Cook, he's one of our top running backs. And then, we've got Eli Nelson, who's a senior. He's one of our starting corners, and we've got one back. Casey Cobine came back. I coached him in Little League football, and he missed a few years. I coached him his freshman year, and then he missed a few years, and now he's back. And there's other seniors, that are going to contribute. But we're really junior deep this year. I'm looking forward to just working with all these kids, and doing what we can.
Bunch of juniors on the team. I don't know, man. I mean, that's all those WILLCOX kids. All the freshmen play like seniors. I mean, you guys have a very even the young kids seem to have quite a bit of experience. Are they all playing through the same system, Coach?
So basically, we've had. I mean, we know our coaching turnover, right? We've had it Helmerson, and first we had Highsmith, and then Highsmith left, and then we had Helmerson, and then we had Lotz. And it seems like those guys stick around a couple of years, and they're all great coaches, right? They're all just amazing guys and know the game. But I'm going to be very honest, and they would admit this too. These kids that we have been taught by our core group. Me and my brother and Coach Todd and Coach Rand and Coach McWilliams and all them since they were in Little League. And so they're not coming into this program when these other coaches are taking over these programs, they're already sound. The kids are sound, right? We got to make a few changes here and there. They throw in their little quirks, how they want to do things, but they're, kind of like me this year. I mean, I'm taking over a program that's solid. But with that said, it's a program that I and my brother and our other coaches have been running since these kids were in Little League. So they're not new to us, right? We're not getting handed anything. We've been building these kids since they were 5 years old.
That's good
And
stuff.
and that's just the way WILLCOX rolls, right? So we haven't had a middle school program for 3 years, and they've all been playing Little League football. And this year they're not having Little League. They're not going to have it. But with that
Oh,
said, when
wow.
I took this position, one of the stipulations was like, hey, I got to have a feeder program. I want to refire up the middle school program. And we've got 33 kids in our high school program. I've got 29 kids playing middle school. So
Woo!
so that's the way we got to do it, right? And
That's awesome to hear.
back in my day we didn't have little league football. We started playing when we were in sixth grade. We had lightweight and heavyweight. Well, this year we're doing sixth, seventh, and eighth. Of course, those sixth graders aren't going to play a whole lot, but they're going to be in the program. That team practices at the high school, and we they run our offense, they run our defense. When we're on offensive days, our defensive coordinators over there helping them. When we're on defensive days, one of my offensive coordinators is over there helping them. And so it's a feeder program. I mean, it's what it takes to build. Look, I'm tired. Wilcox has not won a state championship, I think, since 1983 or 86.
Yep.
Well, that's going to change. It's going to
I
change.
love it, Coach. Love the drive and the fire that's coming out of you right now. So I got a off the cuff a little bit of question. So you mentioned before we started talking to you in the interview, your son is going to be a senior this year, Asher Ward,
Well,
and
he'll be a junior.
junior. I'm sorry, he was a sophomore last year.
Yeah.
So you're junior
Yep.
heavy. So how has that adjustment been with you taking over the program? How has he responded to that? I mean, how's that been? Has it been a little bit of fun, a little bit of back and forth daunting, or
Well, it's not really anything he's not used to because I've been coaching his team since he was in flag, right? I've been
yeah,
off and helping. And, I'm the head coach of baseball too, and he plays baseball.
yes,
And at the football, even baseball and football, it's one of those things, right? I don't coach him much. I just don't, right? I'm a running back coach, but as the head coach, I just don't need to coach him a whole lot. I allow the other coaches to kind of take hand in that. And, Coach Todd has a boy on the team also. And it kind of goes the same way. Like we don't need them hearing it from us at home and then on the field, right? And so, I mean, no doubt we get on them, right? I hold them accountable. And unfortunately, I think sometimes I have to really pay attention because I hold them to a higher standard. I just, if I see him loafing, I get on him. But for the most case, I don't have to get on him very much. It's the other coaches. If he makes a mistake, they coach him up, and it's just better that way. He knows that what I say goes. Basically, if I tell him something, he needs to deal with it. And his uncle, Trevor, who is our defensive coordinator, it's the same thing. It's kind of a family deal. But Trevor will light him up, man. I mean, Trevor will light him up. And
that's
now
good.
the crazy thing is his brother Landon, who is also part of our staff. And
Oh, wow.
Landon was a legit, like one of the best 2A running backs in the state. And he's right there with him. The good thing is our running backs, although Landon is very young, they respond to him very well. And Ruger Todd, he's helping with the program, and his brother's playing, and his dad's coaching, believe it or not, I mean, I think it's been a good thing because both those guys were great athletes, and our kids when they were smaller looked up to them, and so now they get to get coached by them, and it's been a really positive thing in the program where these athletes when they were eighth grade and freshmen got to see Landon and Remy kind of dominate on the field, and now they look up to them and they take the advice that they give them. So it's been really good.
So your motto easily could be for this 2026, 27 campaign could be WILLCOX football, a family affair, right? I mean, it's all deep. It's deep rooted family, and that's the awesome stuff I love to see about 2A football in Cochise County and other, anywhere in the country. You go to a 2A football program, you're going to see a full buy-in to all the families in that small community, and they're going to do whatever they can. I mean, we came over for that semifinal Benson game or quarterfinal Benson game last year. Oh my! The energy in that stadium was just electric. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is more entertaining than a 5A game right now. This is. I mean, it's for a whole ball of wax. You're trying to get to the state title. You're 2 games away, and just seeing the outpouring of the fans and everybody showing up. That whole town looked like it was like they rolled it. As they say, the streets roll up at 6:00 because we're going to be in the stadium at 7, rocking and rolling. So that's what I love to see about WILLCOX.
I'll tell you, WILLCOX, these smaller schools like WILLCOX, Benson, Bisbee, Tombstone, Pima, Morenci, I mean, the fans, they really, really look forward to those Friday night lights, and it's just the culture that I would say, I would love to say it's only WILLCOX, but it's not, right? It's these small towns that these athletes are representing. They just put it all out on the field on Friday nights, and the fans and the families and the old men at the coffee shop and even the ladies at the beauty shop, they're talking about it, and which makes it a little hard, coming into the program and because your head's on the chopping block.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It is what it is. I mean, and I'm up to that. I thrive on that pressure, so I think we'll be fine.
Final question on the Bald White Guy Show. Yeah, there we go. Are we going to see now? Last year, I think when I was doing the mental math, I could be totally wrong. You guys were like 70% run, 80% run. Is that going to change at all? Is that going to go up to 90%, or is that coming down to 70%? Are we going to see more throws?
We have the pass game if we need it.
Okay.
Like I said, we went this summer to 7-on-7 almost twice a week, and we did really well. But WILLCOX has always been a run team. I mean, that's just who we are, right? And that's our culture. We'll throw the ball if we have to, but you're going to have to stop the run. Mm-hmm. And until you stop it, there's no footballs going in the air, right? I mean, there's nothing better than just driving it down someone's throat, eating up the clock, and just staying true to who we are, and just playing hard-nosed football, right? That's what this program. I mean, everybody that plays us, everybody can say that when they play WILLCOX, it's like, oh my gosh, they just pounded us, and we'll continue to do that. Cook's a senior. He's a stud running back. Asher's a junior now. We've got Xander Klump and Anthony Morales that are going to be running as our fullbacks. And both those kids will put their heads down and just smoke you. And so we're ready, man. We're ready to drive it down people's throat. We're ready to do what we do. And if they stop it, we'll throw. But unless they stop it, I ain't throwing nothing.
So maybe a 90% running. Well, Coach Steven.
I would say last year we were 95% run, 5% pass. We threw the ball on average 4 to 5 times a game. And that's pretty much where we're going to stay.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming in. Your guys' community isn't that close to ours, but we love you like you're just right down the road. You guys are so much fun to watch. The kids are, like you said, those kids doing all that work all the time. They got farm jobs. They got real jobs. I mean, yeah. So we love your guys' community, and we're sending as many blessings your guys' way as possible.
We appreciate it. We're super excited. We start grinding on Fridays, our scrimmage against Miami, and we're ready, man. We're ready. And then a huge game next Friday against ALA, super tough team.
Well, thanks for coming in, Coach. We had a great time.
All right. You guys take care.
Good luck on the season.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
This week's football preview is brought to you by Berean Academy. In Sierra Vista, get ready for nonstop highlights, bold predictions, and everything you love about the game. Berean Academy, man, we love them.
Well, back to Ward's interview. The guy's shown a lot of passion for his season.
I was just okay. The whole family, it's like 3 families
Right.
coach that. So what, the head coach leaves. Next head coach moves in. It's all the same coach.
Yeah.
Every one of those guys, not only do they look alike, they all have the same coaching philosophy and roughly the same playing style.
Yeah.
So they don't change much. It's a fantastic situation.
And I'm excited that he was able to get the feeder program started again at the middle school level. And
So
hearing
smart.
that he has 33 in the high school program and 29 in the middle school.
I know.
That's a perfect indicator of what's going to happen and what's going to continue to be a dominant force in WILLCOX football in the next 10 years. I mean, I don't see Ward leaving in the near future. I think he's going to be in there for a long-term deal. So we wish all the best for you, Coach Ward, and looking forward to covering your games on Cool FM this year.
He always everybody talks about how the WILLCOX kids bale hay all the time. But I think some of those kids are pulling carriages. I think they got some of those running backs.
Whatever they got to do.
Yeah, they're like, pushing or pulling, whatever. All right. Let's hop into the seniors helping seniors buzzer beaters. All right, Jared.
All right, what you got?
We got some weird
We can go
stuff.
back
It's
and forth
gonna
here.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a jump around.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Cody, you ready? Here we go. So first off, Don Nelson passed away, the coaching legend in the NBA. He coached the Mavericks. He played for the Boston Celtics. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a long time ago.
In the NFL, we got Teddy Bridgewater retires and Josh Dobbs comes in. I thought Josh Dobbs was retired. Anyway.
Josh Dobbs was trying to be an astronaut, so
That's right.
not a lot, too many people going to space right now. So he's just working on that aerospace engineering, still doing his thing, but he wants to still play football. So
Well, speaking of spacemen, Laramie Tunsil is most likely out for the season with torn triceps.
oh man,
Aaron Donald might be coming back still. We're still talking
the
about
buzz
it.
is heavy right now with that one.
Heavy.
You
Like,
can imagine Aaron Donald and
Miles Garrett.
Ugh.
Shut up. And
that's going to be a disgusting defensive line.
Hall of Famers have been named. Breeze Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald, Roger Craig, Luke Kuechly, and Adam Vinatieri joined the Hall of Fame this year.
What a nice tribute by. I was watching highlights of Larry Fitzgerald's interview, or his Hall of Fame speech, I should say.
I like Vinatieri's.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it rated. So because he got a little carried away.
He got a little lamped
Larry
up.
Fitzgerald gave a nice tribute to the Arizona fans, and he said he's never going to fully retire. He's going to be part of that front office somehow eventually. I see it happening.
Has there ever been a classier NFL football player? I'm trying to think of all, like Steve Largent.
all those guys,
Dude,
Yeah.
Fitzgerald is right there at the top.
And you got what he's even more excited about. His son played at Brophy these last few years.
Oh, yeah.
In Phoenix, and now he will be taking his talents as a freshman playing a receiver at the University of Notre Dame.
Oh,
So it's going to be amazing to see him do some awesome stuff for the Fighting Irish the next 4 years, maybe less.
Notre Dame is always the school that has all the Hall of Fame players' sons.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy how many greats
Tim Brown's
went to-
kid went there, and Tim Brown played. And,
Who's the guy, the tackle for the Chargers?
oh yeah.
His dad played.
Yep.
Whatever.
So
And also, okay, last thing. Lane Johnson announces his retirement next year.
okay.
And the Commanders,
Eagles, right?
Yep, the
Okay.
Eagles. And Commanders are signing Stephon Diggs to a 1-year, $12 million contract. He'll be catching passes from those commies.
Jalen.
Yep.
Jalen's coming back and looking good. He interviewed with the NFL Network guys yesterday. Had a real good talk, and he said his arm feels good. His left arm feels good. Is good from that horrendous elbow injury last year.
I know. That's so sick.
Inside the red zone there in that game. I don't remember the opponent, but man, I mean, this game is violent still, very violent at times, and even though they've lightened the way the game is played, but they have to protect the players, and they've done a good job. Hats off to all the wonderful medical staff and surgeons that are out there producing and continuing to keep these guys healthy.
It's the real risk game. Of all the sports, it's the full contact real. Like you got wrestling, you got football.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones you can actually get hurt doing.
True.
All right, dude. Okay, so we've done the buzzer beaters. The punishment starts with the seniors helping seniors sports trivia. Cody has the pitchfork out. He's got a flamethrower. He's got something to poke
Jared's
us with.
Stuck way down deep in the
Jared,
barrel, man.
Good Lord.
I haven't been here, so.
I guess.
Sorry about that.
Get out of here. And then look, he's got 28.
Kevin's
I missed
just
1 week.
Rolling.
Kevin
Just go ahead and hand it over.
I know. Kevin's winning this one. All right, Cody, let's see what we get here.
College football.
You go ahead and read this.
In the last decade, which team or teams started the season ranked number 1 and won the championship?
Boy. Oh.
10 years? Is that what it said? Decade? Okay.
I'm guessing.
I got 1, 2.
Oh, you've got 1?
3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
I've only got. I don't. Okay, did Ohio State win a champion? Or
might be 4 now.
I'm gonna say 1.
Okay, you say yours.
I think it's Ohio State.
I'll wait for your answer. Okay, you got Ohio
That's
State.
the only one I got.
Okay, I think I got Ohio State. Alabama.
Okay.
Georgia.
Oh, that's probably it.
And
that might be it.
I don't think it was Indiana last year, but those 3 for sure for me.
Okay. Let's see it, Cody. Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Cody. Oh,
Roll
it's only
Tide.
been 1. So I said 1. I got the number. I didn't get the team. Jared said 4 and got the 1 team.
Hey.
Hey, man. Both of us got 1. I'll
At
take
least
that.
I got 1. That's okay.
All right, Cody. The torture continues. Let's see what's up. Oh, that's the
we
only
only get 1?
That's 1.
All right, yes.
All right.
I got back up on the board.
I tied up with Dennis. Thank God I tied for number 2. I was so pissed at myself for not scoring better. I thought I was pretty good at trivia. All right, that's it for this week's Cool FM Live Sports Show, brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors, with supporting sponsors Vista Pros, Heating and Cooling, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Berean Academy, and Physical Balance Center. These folks are great supporters of our local athletes and families, so go check them out, recommend them to all your friends and family. Go in and say hi and say, hey, we really like the bald guys. More bald guys, right? And then, we also like Dennis, too. He's the only one with hair on the show, dude.
Hey, shout out to the boys that aren't here this week.
Yeah.
We wish them the best.
Kevin,
we'll look forward to seeing you
Laster.
guys next week for a full panel show.
Yeah, Dennis
next
Baker.
Sunday. Please join us.
We got Cody on the side. We got Dan. We got a lot of people to thank. We got
all the behind the
all
scenes.
the behind. Yeah. Thank you so much. And
even the dog, the studio dog, Kahlua.
Oh, Kahlua, where is she at? I guess she got out of here. But we had a great week. Jared, is there anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
We got a little bit of drama up the road in Tucson, but we can talk a
tell
little
me,
bit.
tell
Well,
me.
we got. If you didn't see it in the news this week, we had a coach that turned his resignation in and rescinded it in the same day. A lot of controversy coming from the coach at Marana. But I think they've hashed out a lot what they needed to.
For sure.
So he's there for the program, and the boys are ready, and just there's some stuff that's needing to be ironed out, and some of that stuff doesn't have to come out in the public eye. That some of that stuff needs to be ironed out. It needs to be ironed out and just leave it be. But it got made public, and so people just ran with it and. Ran and just went crazy. But they need to understand that some of that stuff needs to be let and be handled by the the districts and the programs.
Yeah,
so,
let it be.
Yeah. So Coach Stewart's going to be back on the sidelines there at Marana, and we'll have the Tigers at Buena this year. So Marana will be coming down to play Buena High School, and I just found out they're not going to have a blue-white scrimmage, but they're going to do some kind of scrimmage with Desert View soon. Okay. So Buena is going to be showing a new offense off with
New coach, new everything.
A lot of coaches retained from that previous staff from Coach Thomas, and I'm looking forward to telling you this. Week 8, I can't wait to see at Buena when Joe Thomas, the new head coach at Casa Grande, comes down to Sierra Vista to play his old program, and it's going to be fun to see that. And we wish Coach Thomas the best.
Yes, sir.
I know you're having to probably not really adjust to the heat because it doesn't bother you, but I know I would be, man. I was up there last weekend. It was every bit of 120 in Phoenix, and I'm like, how do you do this? But you know, it's football season. We're excited. Things are going to be exciting all over Cochise County. Yeah. We got a lot of programs to keep on the radar. It's going to be exciting to see all the good footage that we have coming up in the next 3 months. It's going to be fun to see.
Well, that's it. This is Jared Young, the tomato white guy. I'm the snowflake white guy, Jon Berger. Tune in next week and we'll have more stuff going on. Check it out. God bless.